Welcome back to Sarah's Spare Corner. My name is Sarah. I am the host of Sarah's Spare Corner. Sarah's Spare Corner encompasses gaming as well as arts, crafts, and various different forms of creativity. Additionally, I like sharing theories, concepts, and ideas, as I am a philosophy major, and when I'm not poor, I might travel places, and I might boast about it. I just saw, as I was about to play this game, that the new trailer for Tropico 7 has come out. So we're going to watch the trailer together. I'm very excited. I'm turning this down. Oh, look at these really cute looking buildings. They look so good. Those must be the mansions. No, that's probably the grocery store. Then we have like the little huts. Oh, these buildings look so good. That's it? I want to see it again. Okay, so shacks. We know our shacks. These might be apartment buildings, I'm thinking. This is the cabaret. Nice. That's a nice looking building. We have a hospital, of course. Although this might be, yeah, it might be a hospital over a clinic, I'm thinking. Grocery store. That's what I'm thinking here. Arcade. Nice. Parking lots. Wait, hold on. No. This trailer's so short, so 3-second jump backwards is a huge jump. Hold on, we were like right here. Yeah, look at that. There's a parking lot, so now we can actually charge people for putting their cars somewhere, which is very exciting. So more shacks. Obviously, we have the El Presidente Palace over here. So I think these are going to be like the country homes, but perhaps these ones won't have gardens with them. Oh no, this guy's gardening over here, so maybe it is a country home. This looks like the immigration office. This was obviously the thing we were just looking at, the grocery store. So this right here looks like the churches, arcades. I'm trying to think what building this one is. I've definitely seen it. Give me more. Hold on, we'll just pause it right before they go black. All right, there we go. Oh, this one might be like a library. 2 sets of libraries, maybe. I'm not sure what this is. I don't know. I'm so excited. The buildings look great. This one is a farmhouse right there. Okay, we're back in Tropico 6. That trailer was a lot of fun. I'm very excited to see Tropico 7 when it comes out, but we gotta get to our Tropico 6 game. It seems it might be a little glitchy for me right now, so hopefully we aren't gonna see that in gameplay. If so, we might need to slow it down a bit. The last time I played this game was March 17th. It looks like it's April 8th here. I'm gonna be real. It's really hard right now for me to stay on top of recording. I really don't mean to be like that, but I think it's just between now adding fitness into my routine, that's like an hour to maybe 3 hours of extra time out of the day that I have less about myself. So on one hand, I'm being better at organizing because I have to make every minute count. And I'm actually getting things finished that like I normally have been putting off. But on the other hand, I am feeling a little trapped in a way because I'm taking less time to video edit. But you know what? That's just how it is. I just need to restructure myself better. I do feel on some level that this microphone is booming a lot. So I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. Hopefully it will stop booming on your end because that's really annoying. I also really hope that this game will actually be able to play because I don't know what's going on right now, but it's taking a minute to load. No. I thought this was this is the song that usually would turn on if you get into the game. We're just gonna wait. Bro, the game finally loaded. I don't know what's going on, but boy, this game is slow right now. I might not even be able to record just because of, like, what is going on here? My God. Are they ready yet? Come on. Okay, the mouse is moving at a good pace. Like, you can see this on the screen. But, like, for example, these things are still going. Let's pause for a second. See if the game will catch up with itself. Okay. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, let's try to restart this game. So I think I know what's going on here. I think when this game opens, it's going to be frozen again. Here's why I think that. I've been having issues with Tropico 6 for... Sorry, not Tropico 6, my OBS for a couple of days now. My OBS has been using up 80% of my CPU, which makes no sense. Now, on one level, I thought it was because I downloaded ATIM's big streaming program, because the reason why I downloaded that is it's so that it helps you, you know, stream in both vertical and horizontal. But I meant to only download the vertical version. I downloaded all of it, and I deleted that. On top of that, I made a bunch of scenes for both vertical and horizontal gameplay. So I am wondering if there are maybe some files in these live stream pieces that are eating up a ton of my OBS, making it impossible for me to actually get anything done in this game, because you can see the car moving. And I just moved, but this game is just not working. And I think it's because of that CPU usage. So I think what we're going to have to do before I record anymore is figure out what's going on here. So, I don't know when that's going to be. We'll find out. I'll probably explain in the next clip. Okay, so I have figured out my OBS, I think. Things are functioning a little bit better. Let's see if we can get the graphics up, if they exist. Ultra. Nice. Windowed full screen. Rendered resolution. Frame cap. Okay, so good. And nothing looks as junky or trashy as before. Now, that took several hours. Not super happy about that, because I would have had more time to record, but I don't have that many times to record anymore. So, as a response, we're only going to play for like 30 minutes today. Sorry, an hour today, because I gotta record other stuff, dude. Tropico can't be the only thing. Ah, state loans has ended. I don't know if we're gonna do state loans again. We'll just get out of debt, and then we'll, you know, deal with that later. Why do I always yawn when I'm recording? It's so ridiculous, dude. I also have a fear that the music might be a little too loud, so I'm gonna quickly turn that. There. Hopefully that have turned down the music just a little bit. In fact, I'm actually gonna pause this for a second. And then turn down the music here. And we're gonna check. Okay, I double checked, and the music's fine. Although I need to turn it down a little bit on my speakers, because they just blare in through. Which, don't get me wrong, I love this music. Okay, so it is January 1956. We are well into the Cold War, but we are probably actually in World War, if we're being honest with ourselves. Yes. Okay, we need to get some of this stuff going. Where is our trade? So, rum, cocoa, planks, wool, coffee, boats, tobacco, Sugar. Nothing's going with sugar. Okay. So we can cancel this one. And we probably don't have cheese. I don't think. Let me double check. We'd have some factories going most likely. I'm not seeing any cheese factories. So we're going to assume that there's no cheese factories. So we'll go here. And there's no cotton. Let's export cotton, actually. And we'll export a good amount of that. Because we should have a cotton farm. Rubber, pineapple, cotton. Yeah, we're good on that level. Okay. We're actually getting out of debt really fast, which is good. Okay, do we have an embassy? Because then we can just... Hey, brother. Want to send me some money? Looks like we don't have an embassy. Okay. I do think these bus systems are good. Okay, where's your exit?
And now, a message from El
Or did I just put you down? No, you have an exit right there, okay? And where's you? You're over there. And you're over there. Okay. How many people use this bus station? Okay, so you're a soldier. You're probably well off. Yeah, but you live in a bunkhouse, which means we need more houses. Probably have a few people living in bunkhouses. We need to deliver cloth to the pirates, which is why we're not getting any extra income there. Now, what do we have here? Sheep. 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 Cattle. 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 Okay. And then what on the other island? Oh, we are getting out of debt. This is very exciting. Okay. We have cattle, sheep, sheep. So we have a lot more sheep. But we do need to get some creameries going. Looks like our research is... Nope. We still have a few other things to learn. Now, where's our constitution? Who cares?
Do any of these offers look good?
No, because I don't have money to give you, but thank you. We could actually put something here, maybe. I don't remember what was here originally. Oh, you know what that was? That was one of our boards, I think. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because all our military is no longer a high school student because we are waiting on the pirates to deliver us the thing that gives us the high school education. We don't have money for that right now. Although I do think exporting the cotton has helped quite a bit. So we're going to get about, what, 6,000? 7,000. Well, our debts are going back up. That's okay. Oh, a Tropico is... A fire is raging in Tropico. Read the room, Sarah! And read the sentences. I think we need to move this grocery store. Because it's so in the middle here. Like, it would... It actually kind of makes sense to not even have it here at all. Yeah, like, no one's coming here. Okay, let's... I mean, too bad all the food's gone, but, like, let's just demolish that. And then we'll have a little bit of room in here to do more things over here. Ooh! We're out of debt. Okay, let's go here and demolish... Actually, hold on. What does it take to get a creamery? Oh, this is perfect space. Okay, and then what if we relocate you right here? And I really don't think we need the guard tower, but I also don't want to screw myself over here. Let's get some cloth going when we're out of debt. Is our construction office on pause? No. Okay, so this will be built soon. We could probably get a creamery on the other island as well, since we're also making milk over here as well. So let's actually, when we get money, we can relocate this to like here, and same with you, and put a creamery right here, because this is cattle. Never mind. Actually, let's move the library maybe, and put it here maybe? Rebel threat has decreased to none. Nice. Okay. Alright. Oh. Did we buy a can? Yes, we did. Not a creamery. We bought a cannery. Oh my gosh. Okay, pause. I feel so dumb I did that. Listen, it's useful, but we don't have mines, I don't think, right now. Let me look. For coal. Coal. That's not it. Here. Coal. Okay, are we doing coal anywhere? No, but there is one fat one right there. Are we having any deposits over here? No, but there is this one right here as well. So we could technically start getting electricity going to get our coal exported. Coal exported? Sorry. I mean, no one's working here. Okay, that makes sense. We don't have any educated people. So, and I can't pause this. Oh, we have one educated person working there. Wow, look at that. Okay, pause for a second. We need a creamery. Okay, let's relocate the library. I really wish I didn't build my towns like this. This was all temporary, though. Okay, let's put the library there. Press play. Get rid of that. Press pause. Now, where is creamery? There it is. And that fits. Okay. There we go. Now, we should also have a construction office. Yes, and it is not paused. Okay. I want to look. Are you? You're both poor. Okay. That's not good. I need to help you all out. Let's get our creamery going, though, because this will hopefully increase wealth chances in the area. Are we needing people right now? Let's go to our almanac. How many jobs do we have vacant? Oh, and they're all high school ones, which means we're importing people, but they may not be a high school educated one. I've noticed that is like they'll just start letting people in even if we don't have like the education there, which can be quite annoying. All right, back over here with our paused cannery. Man, I made a dumb mistake, didn't I? Although I guess that just means we're going to start preparing, right? Start preparing for more opportunity. So now that we got that going, where is... Oh no, the vandals.
Do not be alarmed. This is
Idiots. Where is our trading post? I think they're on the other end. We don't even have the educated soldiers to like deal with this. Oh no, we're getting an earthquake at the same time too. That's crazy. All right, let's... Okay, we do have boats next.
Do not worry, Presidente.
Rattle, shake, and roll. Let's go. All right. Well, hopefully this gets us some money. It looks like the rebels did start our creamery on fire. That's unfortunate. The guerrillas have been defeated. We have a medium threat now. God. Oh, but we do have research complete on the police stations, which we have none. So great, I guess. Oh, great. Okay, speaking of that. All right, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? We want to build a high school. We want to build another creamery. We could build a cigar factory. How many cigar factories or cigar plantations do we have? Actually, we should check. What is people's faith? Okay, so the rebels are probably being inspired because our faith is atrocious. Alright, so let's get rid of you then. I'm gonna press play, get that demolished. We're gonna move you here. Okay. And then what we're gonna do, hopefully that's a big enough spot. Fingers crossed, my dude. It is. Okay, great. So we'll build a church there. And we'll build a church. Right here, next to the clinic. Okay. And I think for now that will be good. And then hopefully that will get some faith up in this area, which faith, I suppose, is really good for obviously the religious faction, but also for people who just want to have kids, you know? We need a bunkhouse. It looks like they have stack 'em higher here. We can probably build an apartment complex here. So let's do that. Actually, let's build our cigar factory because there is wealth going on right now. And this might be useful to us. So, oh, this would be so useful right here. But also it would be in the way of that anyway. Morticia, off please. Off, please. No, I know you want to sit with me, but you're on the table. Thank you. No. Thank you. I don't have time to be messing around like Morticia. Okay, where is our tobacco factory? Pineapple, banana, corn, tobacco, cotton, cocoa, sugar. We need to get this repaired. Corn, coffee, pineapple. Oh, we need to get this repaired as well. I think the gorillas are just attacking. Okay, we also need to get cloth, actually. Let's get a textile mill. Forget the other thing we were thinking of. We'll get a textile mill. And then that way, we can deliver cloth to the pirates. This is just so annoying because we should actually have it here. But I don't have room otherwise. We could put it there. Or we could get rid of this non-functioning fort right here. But then we're still going to have to move the newspaper route somewhere. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. We're still going to be way out of the way. Okay, hold on. What if we move the cannery? Because we're not using it right now anyway. So let's just move it over here by itself. Have at it. And we'll move you back here. Okay, press play. Then we're gonna demolish this just because it is in use right now. And then we put our textile mill right here. Okay. In the midst of that, let's build a house right next to it because we want to make sure people are actually staying in the area. Okay, and we'll put a little park next to it because this area is gross. In the meantime, let's move our library. Okay, we'll move it over here next to the apartments. Nice area. And we'll move the construction office next over here maybe. Over here? Over here? Okay, what if we move you? That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, well let's build an apartment complex because we need some people living in better houses, I think. Actually, no. We need to build another bunkhouse because I feel like... And you know what? Actually, let's build a flop house. This is what I like to do in this era. Okay, build a flop house. We'll move this country home. On the shore somewhere? I guess it doesn't work on the shore, does it? Nope. Okay, why don't we just destroy you then? And we'll move the construction office. Relocate you. Are you serious? Wow. Can we move back? No, you have to be this way. Which means we can't put the road there. Should have put the construction office there. Okay, well what if we put you here? Yeah, that makes sense. And we'll move the construction office here. There we go. And then we take this road. Can't go down. Boom, ba-da-dum, bum. That's as far as that road goes. Okay, well what if we link it all the way back here? Great. So now that we've done all that, maybe we should build a mine. You know, maybe we should finally build a mine. All right, so we have this going here. We have gold going here. We have coal over here. We have nickel, gold, aluminum. Is that what this is? No, it's iron. Right. We'll zoom out. Oh, look at all the resources over here. That's nice. Okay. Let's put coal there. Okay, we'll bring you out. And we'll link you up here. Let's build a bus station over here. So we get our workers to and fro. And do we have any Teamster office? We don't. So we'll put one here. And maybe a parking deck. I don't know. These can be useful. Sometimes. Sometimes they're just annoying. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, now that we've done all that, we can probably remodel this space when we have time. Now, do we have... Yes. Okay. Okay. Good. Some stuff's going on. Alright, we just finished exporting that. To who? Who was it? The Brits. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to go over here. I want to make sure, though, actually, do we have any boats being exported? Yes, to them. If we send boats to the Allies, I think what's going to happen is they're going to go next. So actually, we should select a resource, and let's do cloth. And in the meantime, we are going to do an emergency job from here to here. And we're just going to get them sending a whole bunch of cloth over. Because that's an emergency job. And then hopefully the pirates will be good to go. Yeah. Alright, now we are good to set that emergency job. Actually, can we stop the emergency job? Oh, there we go. There we go. Alright, now they're good to go. Okay.
Shiver me timbers.
I have to wait 5 more days. Okay, whatever. Alright, let's demolish this road, even though I know it's very useful right now. And what we'll put there instead is... We can't put that down yet. We have to get more money out of debt. Okay, any cloth coming here? No, not yet. And we're going to switch this to the Allies. Okay, I'll do an amazing speech and I'll recognize how people need better faith right now. We'll praise the capitalists. We'll blame nobody. And we'll do nothing. You're welcome.
My Tropicans.
My Tropicans.
My children. Your prosperity is my honor. Your solidarity is
I know we're supposed to like go slow. I was watching someone on YouTube be like, make sure you just enjoy the game. I'm like, I want to see how fast people will pile up at my bus station. Look at all of them. All 6. No, off, please. Off.
So tighten your lips with a Tropican-made spanner. You won't regret it.
Okay. Nope. We still need a little bit more space before we can do a tobacco cigar factory. I was like, what is the word again? Okay, it looks like we're done all our research.
A few opportunities.
Yep. Yep. All right. Now, are we good? Yes. So let's... no! Dang. Meant to do that for the allies. Whatever. We'll do cheese next. How about that? We'll do cheese next and we'll send it to the allies. That's annoying. Oh, sorry, Mortish. I think I poked her in the face, but she's getting real close. I need you to get off the table. I know you're so cute. You want to be close, but I can't have you on the table. Is anybody working here? One person. These are such a waste of money at this point. Oh, right. I need to set up that bus station. Okay, place bus stop right here. Oh, and this bus stop right... Yeah, might as well with all the other ones. Why not? Almost human protocol. That's a comforting thought. Oh, no one works here. Okay, bye. Oh, it's because they probably went here. We could put a couple of houses here. I think that would be good. What is our biggest issue? Is it still religion? Yes, but I think it's getting better. So maybe what we do is we build a couple of houses here. We're too broke. We'll wait. We could just build a high school finally. The communists would be happy with us. Although the high school would not fit here. Could also be just a large park. Ah! Tobacco factory! I should have moved closer before I did that. There we go. Yes, exactly. Now we build a road. Do, 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 do. Can we not build a road here? At all. That's really annoying. See, I don't want to get rid of our military base entirely because we'll have nothing then if somebody attacks, but we don't really have much right now anyway. Now, let's the citizens vote freely. Research. There's no research. Ah, see, they're attacking again. They really don't want us to have dairy.
A spokesperson said.
Set sail. We could put a police station here. Maybe that's what we'll do. Get some crime dealt with. There we go. And we'll put a road right here. Is anyone actually using this? We've had 5 visitors. Well, that's better than nobody.
The metaphorical kind, not the kind that accidentally reduces the size of the workforce.
Okay. I think soon we'll be able to build a power plant. Give our island some power. But I'm gonna wait until we get a decent amount of money first. Now, how are our relations? Okay, the allies are still happy with us. That's good. You know what? Actually, we should get our embassies in order. Okay. So we'll put one right behind the library. And we'll have one right in front of that one. So the allies and Axis are observing each other. Now what we should do... No. We should... Is it in fun? Which one is it? Maybe it is in fun, and I missed it. Yeah, it's Custom Park right here. Why is it like that? Hold on. There we go. we'll just road down here, road down here, road back there. Look at that. Wow. So fancy. And then maybe we put down like a couple of things in there. Like planter boxes. Yeah, like that. And what kind of decor items we have? Oh, and hold on. We could. When is it when we have... Oh, yeah. Not until Cold War. Okay. That's fine. Let's put a big tree in the middle here. Like right here. Isn't that cute? And we'll put a couple of like small ones. And let's put a, I don't know, a bench down. Something me like this isn't straight. I know. I know. But guess what? I don't have difficulty recognizing that. So I'm good. Let's put on random rotation. Okay. And now this area will be nice and pretty. And then we can ask them both for money because we're well in the friendship range of both of them. All right, allies. Ask for financial aid. And access. Add for financial aid. Great. And then we're going to ask you for an alliance. We're going to accept that. We need to get a commando garrison at some point. High level threat. Oh, God. We better get some kind of military before. Oh, no. Let's buy a prison. That would be useful. We'll put it right here. Let's get a police station because we have one there. Probably need a couple over here. I'll put one right here, I guess. And then let's get a police station on the other island because I guarantee there is not. See, this would be a great space. You know what? We'll get rid of you. You're doing literally nothing. We'll put you right in front of the pirates. Okay, now I bet over here, where the circus is, we've got some tomfoolery going on. So let's get rid of you. And we'll put you right here. And we'll get rid of you, and we'll put a nice church there instead. Okay. Let's put one right here, if they permit. Right next to the mine.
The voice of Tropico reminds all citizens to be vigilant, eat sparingly, and buy war bonds. Victory depends upon the size of the palace treasury.
And let's get another police station going. Here. Bus stations. Good area for that. Okay. And I think that's good. Oh, great. So now we can put that thing down that gives us high school education. Here it is. Yeah, so we need 10 grand, which we might get soon. We'll see. High rebel threat. Dear God. Okay, we have 10 grand. We can get that thing now. Let's put it right here. Now, I don't really know where the entrance is. I think it's this. And I think that's the entrance to that. So we'll put this right here.
people crying out for a public square with traditional Islamic schools around the outside. And now your prayers have finally been answered.
Okay, but that's good because that means our education has increased quite a bit. Now, let's get an actual high school. Where are you? You're in here. Yeah. So let's get a high school. And we'll put it, I guess, right here. What a weird area. Or, no, maybe right here. And we'll, yeah. Just wait until the construction offices are done. Instead of just putting all that money down. Dun-na-na-na-na-na. Looks like we have 24 minutes left. We're actually getting a lot done in this hour, which is great. Okay, let's get another high school down on the other island. And we'll put it right next to the police station, I guess? Or, you know what? Let's do it behind the library. And then when we get our coal mine going, then we can finally put in some wealth. Now let's get rid of you. Actually, let's get rid of all of them, wherever they are.
It is a great day for our...
The communists will be happy now. We need to figure out where our other military places are. Is there any more on this island? That's a question. You can also get the commandos in. Get rid of you. We need to get our education up. Alright, let's go to our almanac. Do we have... We have a ton of vacant jobs, dear God. A guard town. There we go. So, where are you? Okay, demolish you. Okay, so we just basically need more educated people at this point.
An impromptu vandalism competition in victory today.
The
for
gorillas.
Tropican rebels as they beat the local authorities.
Imagine
by
having your
2
whole
goal
house
walls.
just like block road like that. Okay, let's pause it again because looks like nobody cares. We're gonna do convict labor. Surprised there's still coconuts in the area. Now, what can we put here? Actually, what are we in desperate need of? That's a better question. Housing. Okay, so maybe we could put a couple of houses in the area. Let's put this apartment here. We're gonna demolish you because we're about to build a house. Let's put a couple of flop houses down. And then we're gonna delete this nonsense road. Now, maybe we should put some fun down. A restaurant. Okay. And we can put Where is a tavern? We have nothing fun over here? Of course people are rioting. Dear God. Okay. Put that down. We can rebuild these into flop houses soon, I think. But let's wait until we have a little bit more money, maybe. Yeah, you loaded up fast. We needed some good housing in the area, I think. Let's connect this road. Okay, parking deck? Maybe we should put the parking deck there. No, I think we're fine because there's one here, and I think they can use the garages of their own house. Okay, let's demolish this then. And turn these into better housing. Let's put a police station down here. Actually, we'll just relocate you right here. And we'll put a house down here. Let's put down... Yeah, the options aren't many, that's for sure. Okay. Well, maybe we just put a park down. Because this place is ugly, you know? Maybe we get rid of these. Build a couple of flop houses in here, maybe. Okay, how's it looking? Housing slowly improving? Bum, 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 bum. This is so stupid. We need to hire people. Next one. Next one. Next one. Oh, we can't hire. No more coconut trees. Okay. Maybe if we move you, though, there will be more coconut trees. And set harvest area over here.
Tropicans for military action
Okay.
warn that it can happen here. So remember to donate your unwanted bullets to keep our brave soldiers firing.
Oh. Here. And then this one. And then I think that's it. How do you still have coconut trees? That's crazy. Wow, 1970. Getting close to the end of the Cold War, and somehow we're still in World Wars. Oh my god. Alright, let's relocate you here. And let's build a couple of flop houses here. And we'll put a tiny little park right in here. And then we'll put a couple of apartments here. Actually, maybe what we should do, finally put that grocery store back in, and then we can put the apartments next to it.
Canal Uno would like to draw the attention of all citizens
Oh boy.
to the beautiful meteor trails in the sky and the thrilling explosions on nearby islands. Exciting!
Love that for us.
What an amazing meteor shower. Such a
Limit the
shame.
refugee attendance. Okay. We could probably ask our politicians for more financial aid. Thanks, guys. Praise.
Would any of these be of interest?
Okay, now what did we need? We need to modernize our guard towers. Well, I'm gonna get rid of this because we don't have any guard towers. We need to get a commando garrison, it looks like. Where is that again? It's in here. Yes. Now, we should probably put this next to a newspaper stall. So the closest one's right here. Put that there. Get rid of you. And we'll get rid of you. Because we'll build regular houses.
That looks nice.
And maybe an apartment complex over here. And, how are our clinics doing? Actually, where is our fire stations? There's one here. There. I think we have enough. The blueprint for the cabaret has been unlocked. Nice. Okay, none of our churches are overwhelmed right now, which is good. But I would like to replace our chapels with our churches. And I think that might be majority of the next island over. You're well off. You just need better housing. Okay, so let's modernize you. And then that should...
Reports of downtown
yeah.
vandalism are greatly exaggerated. The fashionable new distressed architecture style is apolitical and proves nothing anyway, the palace says.
Okay, we need to get some barracks going. Let's put one here. Let's get an army base. We need to deal with that. And then maybe something fun over here. Restaurant. Is our meteor shower over yet, or is it just playing music for fun? For funsies. How many people have visited you? 0 last month. Visitors a lifetime total, so this is pretty much a dead-end job.
This was not a
Nobody
refugee
shows
crisis,
up.
really a special Fiesta de los Vagabundos.
Alright, let's get rid of you and you. And we'll turn you both into a better apartment complex. And then we'll build a flop house here and here. And then let's modernize you. And we'll relocate you here.
Remember the story of the
Build a clinic. Okay. That means we have some need. Not sure where. Right here, it looks like. Put one right here. Okay, let's get rid of you, and we'll build a church right here. Are there any other clinics overwhelmed? You're overwhelmed. Okay. And then we'll put one there. There? I don't know. Okay, what we should do actually is just move you over. Oh, because the bus station. Oh, anyway. Okay, we'll move you then. And then we'll move you. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll put another clinic down. And let's upgrade you. And you. And we'll relocate you here. Relocate you here. Let's modernize you as well. Relocate you here.
I knew I could count on you.
Okay. Education's going up, which is good. Oh yeah. Now we have the commando garrisons, which we can do something with.
Few
Where are they?
opportunities came up.
Raids. That's it. Okay. Are the pirates doing anything? They're just collecting treasure. Okay. Let's get you doing a guerrilla patrol. And then after that, we'll have you check on the Axis 4 times. Got a blueprint for the fun fair. And we finally have reason to relocate you here. And let's upgrade you. Okay. It looks like we have a couple of people living in shacks. You are poor, and you are also poor. And we have a chapel. Alright, let's get rid of that. And let's get some flop houses. Probably should have done it the other way. Let's cancel that. Flop house here, and flop house here. Do people visit you? Kinda. Is there a chapel in this area? Not really. Okay, let's build a church in this area then. We'll build one right behind the mine. What should we build over here? Is there a grocery store over here? No. Okay, let's build one over here. Unless I'm just completely missing the point. I don't think so, though. And then let's build a little park right here. Let's upgrade this house. And we'll relocate you beside the clinic.
Fact or fiction?
We'll demolish
Tropican
you
scientists say,
and
"We
replace
don't
you with
understand the physics."
flop
Talent says,
houses.
"Try harder."
Because they're healthier, even they are kind of trash. Okay, now, could probably do a little bit of upgrading in this area as well. Let's modernize you. Relocate you.
Presidente.
Build
There
a
is a-
Teamster office? Okay, sure. Where do we want this guy? You know what? Let's get rid of you. And we'll put you right there. Let's get rid of all of these in the area. And then we'll re-modernize you. We'll relocate you next to the clinic over here. Let's build a couple of flop houses over here. And then an apartment complex right here. We've just made ourselves a nice suburb. And then maybe we put a parking deck right here. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, whatever. I'll put one right here. No, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Don't stop me. Okay, a house there. A house here. A house here. And then we can put parks between each one of those. So it's less ugly over here. And then we'll put a bus station over here. Actually, we already have a bus station
Presidente,
over
your
here.
aid is a...
The citizens are demanding
I'll deliver an amazing speech. What do we need? Housing. Okay, well, I'm working on that, so... Communists, we'll blame no one, we'll do nothing. You're welcome.
My Tropicans.
I think I'm getting hungry. I'm starting to shake. It's usually a sign that I need to
Would any of
eat.
these be of interest to you? It's all
It's all good. We still have a few minutes left. They are so happy with me right now. Okay. Great. What can we do over here? Build a high school, maybe? No. This is the suburbs. Maybe we build a cabaret. Cabaret? A cabaret. So we have like a little bit of fun for every class. So we'll do a restaurant here. You know, a cabaret for the rich people, and then a circus for the poor people. What? Oh, because of the bus station being there. Where is the... Too bad we can't just, like, move it slightly. So it is you. Okay, well then we'll end the exit here. Yeah. I'll get some people over here. And then once we have the cabaret going, should we get some people in the mansion going?
Airplanes have revolutionized warfare, yet Tropico still has no air force. An official palace statement says, learn to fly one,
Then we will get planes. Well, let's hire some dance artists. Okay, and what else do we need to do? Well, we need to upgrade this area for sure. This area is awful. So let's repair you. Actually, no, we don't want to repair. We just want to demolish. We'll demolish you as well, and we'll demolish you. Let's move... No. Let's move... Yeah, you sideways then. And we'll kind of do the same thing that we did over here. Ew. Why did I do it like that? Yeah, we can't do it that way. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? So it has to look like that? That's so stupid. I hate everything about that. Okay, well, this could have been worse. Alright, next thing. Build a tavern here. Let's build a fun pier here. Okay. And we'll build an apartment complex here. The flop house. Maybe we won't build a flop house here. Build a watchtower or produce canned goods. Let's build a watchtower. Apparently the communists are okay with that, which I can imagine because they love spying on people, and that is why. Alright, great. Now we put the flop house here and here. Nope. Put a couple of houses down. That's what we want. Let's get rid of you.
There's a new sport in the Tropican streets today called
Yeah, well, good
rebellion.
luck, because my
However,
military is
the
so
palace
strong
warns
now.
that without a license to play, rebellion is illegal.
Oh, you know what? It's because the military's on the other island, so we'll need to get military on this island too. Oh, you know what? We need watchtowers anyway. Okay. Where is our... There's our thingy. Let's put one right next to the newspapers. One there. One here. One there.
Loyal penultimo is...
Okay. This isn't good for Liberty, but if we put a Radio Shack somewhere, maybe. The game is telling me that I need to finish. So what we'll do is we'll get electricity going. Actually, I'm going to already put this down too. Where is our coal factory? Power plant. There it is. Okay. We get our electricity going. Okay.
I'm sure the good citizens...
No, we'll allow them to vote freely. And we'll get a substation. Because when we put this down, how far does this extend? You're not going to tell me. Okay. Well, we'll wait a second. Get someone there. Get a bunch of people here.
The best defense is a
Military standing. Oh, there's a shack here. Who was living here?
Action is a landslide, Presidente.
Okay, well,
The
that means we need some
metaphorical kind,
houses.
Not the kind that accidentally reduces the size of the
Probably
workforce.
put a flop house here and a flop house here. And then maybe an apartment complex? Does it fit? No. I'll put one right there, though. Ew, right next to the power plant? Ew. No. We should probably deal with some of these bunkhouses, though. That'll be a next time problem. So what we'll do here is we'll just finish our power plant, get power going, and then we'll start canning. I think I saw a criminal in here. Yes, there you are. Our prison is getting nicely full, which is probably why we're seeing a decent amount of money right now. Okay, so we have electricity going. Now, where do you extend? Almanac. No. Overlays. Electricity. Okay, you go here. Alright, so we need... You know, I thought for the longest time ever it had to be within the range. I don't think it... Maybe it does. I don't know. You know what? Whatever. So how far do you extend? Put you here. You actually extend a decent amount. So we can put you here. And then that one extends, yes, as far as our cannery goes. But our cannery should be moved. I'm not sure where, to be honest. Can we ask for more money? We can. Access really like us. But that's also because we're technically giving them a ton of money right now. Who are you? Coffee, corn, rubber, sugar, cocoa, pineapple. Okay, so this isn't the worst place to have a cannery, but it also doesn't quite make sense. So what if we actually just move you slightly in? Put you right here. Okay, and then we build this road this way, that way, and down. And then what if we just... Okay, get a bunch of people in. Oh, and then that means this should be going now. Great. And we'll have a ton of people happy now. Actually, probably get another one of these on the other island. Look how much money we're getting all of a sudden. Jeez. Okay. We'll get that going.
Do not panic, President.
Build an army base. Another one? Sure, why not? We have money. Yeah, so we were in debt and now we're just flying by, my guy. We'll build one right here. How about that? And we need some fun over here. So maybe we'll build a fun pier over here. So 1, 2, and then 3 going. Okay. I think we're at a good place. I feel good about this. Just gonna, you know, take a screenshot. I wish I knew how to get rid of these overlays. Is it G? No. But G does make everything slow again. There's gotta be a way to do this. 1 second. Alright, I'm gonna be honest. I actually have no idea how to do that. So if somebody knows and they're watching this, like, drop a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. But, we're gonna actually end it here. Just because I think we're at a good place. Not worried about money at all. Although, you know, sometimes things happen fast. So as much as I'm saying that, maybe the next one we open up, it'll be negative 100. Who knows? But we're doing good, I think. I'm very excited to see where this game takes us next. Probably should build another person next. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, my name is Sarah. I am the host of Sarah's Spare Corner. Sarah's Spare Corner encompasses gaming as well as arts, crafts, and various different forms of creativity. Additionally, I like sharing theories, concepts, and ideas, as I am a philosophy major. And when I'm not poor, I might travel places, and I might post about it. For now, I'm going to say sayonara. I hope to see you in the next video, and thank you so much for watching. Bye now.